Yeah, but this is a household management. This is an economy that we're maintaining, we're governing, and you have to get a part. You have to be a part of that. All right, you got to be hands-on with things. You know, let me say that too, man. You know, in business, you got to be hands-on. There's no half-assing shit with business. You know, that's why I like Dame Dash, man. Watch. He ain't no half-assing. You know what I'm saying? We straight to the point. We get to it, man. You know. And that's how this truth is, man. We get to it, man. We get to it, you know? And that's what Jake say. Jake say that, right? In the world, Jake say, yo, I'm getting to it, you know? I'm getting to it. So cool. Get to it. What are we getting to? We're pressing towards the mark, as the scriptures tell you, right? Let's go to the prologue of Sirach. So the prologue of Sirach, prologue of the wisdom of Yahushai, the son of Sirach. This is not talking about Hamashiach Yahushai. This is talking about an individual, right? Actually, when you read the book of Sirach, he had to be during the time either of the Romans or the Greeks, because he goes into all the history. When you go toward the end 50, he had to be during that time frame, during the Greekish fashion, or even post that. You know, in that time frame of the transformation of the Roman Empire, I perceive. When you go into the history, when you see the history that he's able to break down, that means he had to be around during that time. Okay, so it says what? Great things have been delivered unto us, the Lord, and the prophets, and by others that have followed their steps, for which things Israel ought to be commended for. The prophets was mentioned in there, man. You know, this is a job. Prophets didn't. When Abraham saw Melchizedek, he gave his money. Why? Because Melchizedek was the prophet. He was the priest. You know, as a priest, you know, that's your job. You know, just like a warrior. A mighty man's job is to be a mighty man. He didn't have he might have did whatever he did on the side, but for the most part, he got his shekels from spoils. All right, just like a priest. A priest got his shekels from the tribute from the people of his service. Him being minister unto the people, the mouthpiece to the people. Okay? It says what? But also they that desire to learn, be able to profit them. See, key words. Be able to do what? You're able to profit off of this. All right? The scripture say, riches profit not in the day of wrath, right? But let's go to that. Proverbs 11 and 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. Okay, right? It says, the righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall in his own wickedness. But the point was what? The righteousness shall deliver from death. And that's our prophet, because death is on the rise. Death is here. You see it. It may not be in your city. It may not be in your town. It may not be on your street. But it's here. You see the riots, you see the clashes, you see everything jumping off the scale, jumping off the Richter, if you will. It's earthquakes in diverse places, all right? The Lord is visiting this place already, man. 1 second, right? It says what? But also they that desire to learn and be able to profit, which are without, both by speaking and writing. Why? Because this was a labor. Yahushai, it's so used to saying Yahushai, but it's talking. You got to understand, this is not talking about Yahushua HaMashiach, the anointed Savior, the Son of the Most High, who came out of the loins of Joseph. This is Sirach, the man that he came out of the loins. I'm sorry. So Yahushua is the son of Sirach. All right. Got to keep emphasizing that, man. You know, mighty profit much more, right? Wisdom to the intent that those that are desirous to learn and addicted to these things might profit much more in the living according to the law. Why? Because they put in that labor for you to get it. The scriptures talk about how you enter into other men's labors. The other men's labors is who? The men of old. Okay? And let me say this too. I was actually contemplating, I was like just dwelling on it a little bit. And basically, I got to get going in a minute. But basically, you know, rappers were better back in the day because they read the dictionary. It was... A man knew that he was supposed to be of some form of knowledge. That is extinct in these last days. And that's the problem with this generation. No matter what generation of old, men were into some form of knowledge. That's what made Alexander great, him knowing the prophecies. That's what makes us great, is knowing, having the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, because all other knowledges have failed, and this is the only thing left. All right? But I'm going to close. The point has been made. I'm going to come back to this, Lord's will. I'm going to do a part 2. All right? Call Lord Yahweh Shalom.